Have you ever apologized for something you were certain you didn't do? Have you ever replayed a memory in your head over and over until it started to feel unreliable simply because someone insisted it never happened? If so, this isn't confusion, it's conditioning. Gaslighting doesn't begin with obvious lies, it begins quietly, almost politely. A raised eyebrow, a casual denial, a calm voice telling you that you're mistaken. And because it doesn't feel violent, you don't defend yourself. You adjust instead. At the psychological core of gaslighting is a simple vulnerability. Humans rely on external validation to confirm reality. When someone we trust contradicts our perception, the brain experiences discomfort, cognitive dissonance, a clash between what we feel and what we're told. To escape that discomfort, the mind makes a trade. It sacrifices certainty for connection. Gaslighters understand this instinctively. They don't need to attack your intelligence. They only need to destabilize your confidence in your own perception. They deny events that clearly happened. They reframe your emotional responses as exaggeration. They calmly suggest that your memory is flawed. You're too sensitive. That's not what I said. You're remembering it wrong. Over time, your brain adopts. It learns to question itself before questioning them. And once self-doubt becomes automatic, control no longer requires effort. The disturbing truth is this: most gaslighters don't believe they are manipulating anyone. They aren't villains in their own story. They are protecting something fragile, an ego that cannot tolerate fault, a fear of abandonment, a need to remain dominant in the narrative. Gaslighting becomes a psychological defense, a way to stabilize themselves by destabilizing someone else. But there is another truth that's harder to accept. Gaslighting works best on people who are self-aware, empathetic and introspective, people willing to self-correct, people who think, maybe I'm wrong. That humility, normally a strength, gets weaponized. The victim begins outsourcing reality. They ask others how they should feel. They seek confirmation before trusting their own memory. Slowly, their internal compass loses authority. This isn't insanity, it's learned self-distrust. And once someone no longer trusts their own mind, they become easier to guide, easier to silence, easier to reshape. Here is the part most people don't want to hear. Gaslighting doesn't survive on lies alone. It survives on silence. Silence when contradictions appear. Silence when intuition whispers that something is wrong. Silence chosen to preserve harmony, comfort, or attachment. Gaslighting ends the moment you stop negotiating reality. Not when the other person admits wrongdoing, not when they finally explain themselves, but when you decide that clarity matters more than peace. Because the most dangerous manipulation is not someone controlling you, it's when you begin doing it to yourself. This is not a call to confront anyone, it's a call to observe. Notice when confusion becomes a pattern. Notice when your certainty consistently dissolves around the same person. Notice who benefits when you doubt yourself. Discomfort is not weakness, it is information. Sit with it, explore it, and if this unsettled you, that's not accidental. Some truths aren't meant to reassure you, they're meant to wake you up.